Hi guys, it's 5:30 on July 20th, 2012, and I want to do one more video today after what all's been going on. Um, this video is about ego and about all the people that are continuing to try to think about everything rather than trying to feel everything that's going on around them. There's a lot of people that's really just now waking up, and they have been well trained in the 3D world and the education system and in their ways of dealing and relating to everybody else. And with that, they think they know everything, just like teenagers. What's going on right now on planet is we're having the collapse of the 3D matrix. Everything that we believed was real is all beginning to fall apart right now. And it has to. It has to, so that we can build a new Earth. What that new Earth is going to look like, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, because it takes every single one of us in what we wish to create to manifest that new Earth illusion. Of course, we all know it's going to be 5D. Of course, we know it's going to be very magical. But what it will look like, I don't know. But between now and that coming dimensional shift that so many of us now are realizing has to occur, we're still remaining in this reality. And this reality is going to be continuing to fall apart. And as it does, everybody who is choosing to hang on to it and to remain fixated upon those things that they thought was reality, they're going to have some serious problems. And we can see that going on with people right now with these higher energies coming through. And so many people who are choosing to remain in the lower vibrations of the head, and the head is a much lower vibration, maximum fourth dimensional, 4D, while the heart is 5D and above. These people are starting to have some really serious issues, and they're trying to hang on to what they perceive is reality. And truly, everything outside of your heart is illusion. I know many people that want to beg to differ and say, oh, it's real, I can touch it. But it is real and tangible. But the illusion, the part that most people don't understand, is that your thought creates and your emotions create the reality you experience. If you perceive the world from love, then love is what will be amplified and returned to you. By perceiving the world through love, you can say, these are the things that I wish to manifest, and you can command it, invoke it forth by speaking it, by envisioning it, having the thought, seeing the vision, speaking it forth, feeling it from your heart, and it manifests readily. People now that don't realize that this is what is going on and is watching their world fall apart as they put forth the negativity, then negativity is amplified and returned to them. I don't envy those guys at all. Those of us who are living from our heart in a state of love, what is happening to us is very blissful, and we're having very much a grace as we go through what's going on. All we need is given to us. Now, we might not have what most people would term as abundance, but we do have abundance. We have everything we need, and when you've got all you need, you have abundance. When you have more than you need, you've got problems. You got to figure out what to do with it. So us living from our heart and following spirit where we're directed, and living in a state of love, we are experiencing grace as we get through these end times. While other people who are choosing to remain in the duality, choosing not to believe that they are spiritual beings, but they are the ego, which, if I was to say that, then I'm Bill Ballard, and all these things that I've learned throughout this life is who and what defines me. If I was to do that and have it all fall apart, I'd be pretty upset. And that's what we're seeing with so many people. There's a lot of people getting upset as their world comes collapsing around them. I would highly suggest that if you don't know yet how to live from your heart, set that as your focus, set that as your intent, and do it. Living from the head when you're thinking about everything, that's not going to be a good thing coming up. Learn to feel it. The heart feels. The head does not feel. The heart is the center of the emotions. And if you can learn to feel it, you can eventually learn to think from your heart. And there's a trick there. And that's not one that I think I can tell you how to do. You've just got to learn how to do it yourself. I'm seeing a lot of people get really upset with things right now. And as these frequencies get higher and higher from more and more solar flares, from more and more light input onto the planet from those of us that are holding the light, amplifying it, the Earth is going to continue to get brighter and brighter, lighter and lighter, vibrate faster and faster. And those people that are choosing to remain in the lower vibrations, in the head, in the ego, it's going to get more and more difficult for them. I wouldn't say it's a warning, but I would say this is what's going on, and it's going to continue to get more drastic in the coming months. Now, back to what the Illuminati's doing in the false flags. That's part of what they are trying to do with these false flag issues, and that's to drag us back into our mind and out of our heart, to get worried and fearful about things. And for the people who are in their head, these false flag events are definitely gonna look scary. And as long as people are thinking that they are, as long as they're identifying with their ego and who they are this particular lifetime, rather than an eternal being, then they're going to get scared, and they're going to be afraid of these things. And I don't blame them. I've been there before myself, and yeah, I have my own times. So, but the more I stay in my heart, the easier it is for me to stay in my heart, and the less any of these events have any, less I have a fearful reaction from any of it. The more calm, the more stable, the more centered and balanced I am. And that's going to be anybody. That's what learning to live from the heart is all about. It's the balance point of all the chakras. It's the center point. And that is what takes you into 5D. And that's what takes you into the higher vibrations, which in turn give you the bliss into Christ consciousness and into your state of grace. So as I was speaking to a friend earlier, and I've been noticing these things going on myself, I figured I better make this video. Just learn to live from your heart, guys. Be love. The rest of it, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens these next months. Love you guys. Bye for now.